Welcome, everybody, to the latest episode of the One of One Card Show. My name is Luke, and I am your host. And in this week's episode, we are going to be taking a look at the Tops Now cards. Are Tops Now cards becoming more accepted in the card hobby? Before we continue, I want to make sure that you like and subscribe to the One of One Cards channel on YouTube, as well as the One of One Cards channel on Instagram. So let's begin. We're going to do a brief history of Tops Now. Tops Now is a set of cards that's been around since 2016 to capture significant moments in sports and pop culture in an on-demand manner. The first card featured was a Francisco Liriano on April 4th, 2016, with a print run of just 266. So because it's an on-demand manner, so the more people who buy the particular card, the more of that card that's going to be produced. So it's on demand in that way. So this was the first time that it ever happened. So it was a very, very small print run. So as a result of that, that Francisco Liriano in a game in which he threw, it pitched for 10 strikeouts and had an RBI in the game for the Pirates, even though he was never really that big of a pitcher during his time in baseball, that card can fetch a lot of money because it was the first Tops Now card in existence. So print runs have grown heavily over time, along with the addition of autographs, relics, parallels, and variants being added. I personally remember the Topps Now cards dating back to 2016. It was David Ortiz's last year, and for a very, very brief moment in time, I was like, wow, wouldn't it be great to try to buy every single David Ortiz card from Topps Now? And I never even bought a single one. But in one moment, I did think about that. Prices for these cards usually go for about $8.99 to $18 for the standard ones. If you go for like an autograph one, the guaranteed auto, they can go for a lot more, as we will see. Um, it right here. So they can go for hundreds to even thousands of dollars for guaranteed auto cards. So you can see over here on the right, Victor Wembanyama card from 2023, 2024, Tops Now basketball. It's selling for $2,250. It was number 99 to or lower. So they obviously had parallels and stuff for them. Very important thing to know if you are going for some of these Tops Now basketball cards, specifically of NBA games. You can see that Topps does a pretty good job for the most part of hiding the fact that these are unlicensed NBA cards. So, like, I know that Victor Wembanyama is on the San Antonio Spurs, but there's no Spurs logo on there. Now, for this episode, here are the rules. We're going to be taking a look at what are the best-selling Tops Now cards and what made them get printed to the moon. Because if these cards are being made, if thousands of people are buying them, hundreds of thousands of people are buying them, why are they actually going for them? So let's begin. At number 10, back in October of 2022, we have Aaron Judge with his 62nd home run that he hit. He broke the American League record, and some people might say maybe he's the true home run king in a single season because he did it the honest and fair way compared to an individual like a what people have said and accused of like a Barry Bonds, for example, or Sammy Sosa or Mark McGwire. So Aaron Judge with a print run of 91,685 coming in at number 10. Uh, as you can see, these cards have parallels, foil numbered parallels, starting with out of 49, going all the way down to a one of one. Now, coming in at number 9, we have back in March of 2025 with a print run of almost 100,000, reaching 99,226. We have Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki from the Los Angeles Dodgers, who participated in the Tokyo series to start the Major League Baseball season for 2025 against the Chicago Cubs. So what's very fascinating about the 2025 cards for Tops Now is that if you reach a certain number of cards sold, they increase the parallel structure. factor. So if it reaches like 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, even 500,000, they increase and they add things like chrome parallels, for example. So this one reached and ended up getting chrome parallels out of 99 and 50 in addition to the foil-based parallels. So what really made people want to go for this, obviously it being the Tokyo series featuring a whole lot of Japanese stars from the Los Angeles Dodgers, we have a lot of prints. We have short prints where you have the kanji writing for the three players from the Dodgers. So that was very much sought after. But in addition to that, there was a triple autograph for Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki. So people obviously really going hard for that respective card because they want that triple auto. And it looks pretty good in the one of one foil fractor as well. Next up, Otani popping up again. Otani back in 2023 signed the 10-year, 700 million with a whole bunch of it deferred contract. He had a card that had over 100,000 cards printed. 10 years, 107,541 cards sold for that card. We see him batting in this. And again, this is a photoshopped card. Clearly, it's December of 2023. He has not stepped foot in a Dodgers uniform, but again, people going for it. We can see that there's numbered parallels in addition to short prints. You can see the short print version of him pitching right there, and people obviously wanting that one of one gold. Now, coming in at number seven, we have Lionel Messi and Steph Curry. This goes back just a couple months ago to September of 2024 with a print run of 110,182. You can see Lionel Messi, who is paying tribute and honor to Steph Curry with his iconic celebration that he makes when he drills a lot of three-pointers. So Lionel Messi making that right there. So why did so many people go after this respective card? Well, as we can see, in addition to there being lots and lots of parallels, once again, we see the gold parallel out of one, the one of one gold parallel. We see that there is a dual auto of Steph Curry and Lionel Messi, two of the greatest of all time, two of the greatest athletes of the 21st century. So it should be no surprise that people were trying to enter into this lottery ticket and win this one of one dual auto of Steph Curry and Lionel Messi. Now, coming in number six. Now, this right here is a Victor Wembanyama Rookie of the Year card. This was announced on May of 2024 with a print run of 113,777. As you can see, look at the way that Victor's holding that basketball there. I mean, again, I know that he's on the San Antonio Spurs, but there's nowhere on that card that says that he's on the Spurs right there. That basketball does a wonderful job with that wonderful pose of hiding the fact that he's on any NBA team right there. It could be on any team. We don't even know. But we know that he's the rookie of the year. We see it's his rookie card. And why are people seeking this card in such great numbers? Well, in addition to there, once again, being an enormous number of parallels with an alien parallel short print, autograph parallels were provided. We have to remember here that Victor Wembanyama does not have any rookie autographs in the officially licensed Panini sets. So where are you going to get them? You're going to get them in the unlicensed tops ones. So you can see the gold one of one right there on the left, and you can see the autograph versions on the right. So again, if you want a Victor Wembanyama autograph, Topps does have many sets that have them for his rookie year, but you can see the Topps Now card. And it's a very nice looking card, especially for an unlicensed card. I've seen my fair share of unlicensed cards that look absolutely terrible. This is not one. This looks really good. Now, coming in at number five, we have a certainly a non-athlete, especially at this moment in time. We have Pope Leo the 14th. Uh, this is a very, very recent card with a print run of 133,535, where you can see Pope Leo the 14th being named the first American Pope. So, in addition to him being a Chicago White Sox fan, not a Chicago Cubs fan, Pope Leo the 14th now has his very own Topps Now card. You gotta wonder, do you think he's gonna collect it? Do you think Topps is gonna send him a copy of this card? So we can see that this print run does qualify for the Chrome parallel. So you could not only get a Topps Now card of the Pope, you might be able to get a one of one superfractor of this card. How come they have not contacted the Pope to see if he's going to sign some autos for this? I mean, if they can get Victor Wembanyama to a license, why are they not going to get the Pope? I'm sure he doesn't have a whole lot of things going on at the moment. Uh, in addition to there being, the base card that we can see over here, it's very, very fascinating to me. We see the chrome parallels, we see the gold foil cards that are in there for parallels. There is a parallel that I find to be fascinating, and that is the white smoke image variation short print number 267. And why is it numbered to 267, you ask? It's numbered to 267 because Pope Leo the 14th is officially recognized as the 267th Pope in the Catholic Church because we apparently are not recognizing the 30 anti-popes from the 3rd through 15th centuries. They, I guess, just don't count. So yeah, you can see the 267 white smoke parallel you could see right there. Again, I'm sure that is going to be a card that people are going to be going hard after, and it might even be more popular than some of the parallels, I would say. Now, coming in number four, we see Shohei Ohtani popping up again. You can see this is his 40-40 card. 40-40 is a rarity in Major League Baseball. Now, obviously, they have expanded the sizes of the bases, which make it a little bit easier for players to steal bases. But again, if you are entering into the 40-40 club in Major League Baseball, that is an achievement that very few players have achieved in Major League Baseball history. So, as a result of that, we see this card from August of 2024 with a print run of 156,658. Um, like some of Otani's other cards, we see the kanji super short prints, image variations. We see the parallels going down to the one of one gold. But we see that there is an out of five autograph and a one of one uh, gold autograph that is inscribed with a 40-40 club written in there. Again, people love inscriptions on autograph cards because it makes it even more special. And of course, Otani has the one of one 40-40 club auto card right there. That's a very sharp looking card as he is celebrating his home run. So now we have number three. We have Topps Now card with which is LeBron James. Also, Topps doing a fantastic job of not only celebrating LeBron James's 50,000th point in his career in both regular season and playoffs from March of 2025. We see they're doing once again a wonderful job of hiding the fact that what team is he on? He's just apparently on Los Angeles. Maybe is he on the Clippers? Is he on the Lakers? I don't know. It certainly looks to me like he's on the Lakers here. But they're doing a great job of hiding his Lakers jersey with a print run of 157,982. This is at number three. So what is this card having? You can see this card. There's the chrome parallels, there's the foil parallels, and one thing I want to point out, these cards obviously are going for big money because, again, it's a LeBron card. You can see the out of 50 chrome going for 237. You can see an out of five red foil card going for $1,400. One thing I have personally noticed, and I think Topps is going to want to maybe correct this down the line. Topps, if you are listening to this video, if you're one of the dozens who are watching this video, one thing I want you to do is I want you to make a better designation of what is a foil parallel versus what is a chrome parallel, because it's kind of hard to tell. And the only way you can tell is on the back of the card, on the top right of this LeBron card, you can see it says Chrome. Outside of that, it's people are really bad online with designating something as a foil versus chrome. There is a difference in terms of how it shines. It is noticeable. I'll say that, but it's hard for people. It just says Tops Now. They got to do Tops Now Chrome. You got to label it that way. I bet you a lot of people would appreciate that. So, what are people going for in this card? The one of one game worn memorabilia autograph relic redemption card that is inscribed 50K points. So we get an autograph LeBron card with a Nike swoosh game worn memorabilia that's built into the card. That is a very sharp card. Any LeBron collector is going to want that. And any LeBron collector, I bet, try to go for that card. Now, coming in number two, this was the most talked about card, or at least one of the most talked about cards in the second half of 2024. And that is the Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant uh, uh, Tops Now Olympic card, celebrating the fifth consecutive gold medal from the men's Olympic basketball team. This card was so talked about. We see once again a whole bunch of parallels. We see a special Stars and Stripes parallel number to 24, 2024 Olympics. This had a print run of 588,000 and just a little bit more. And why was this talked about? This was talked about because there was a triple on card one of one autograph for Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, three of the most iconic players of the 21st century in the NBA and just basketball in general. They've won the gold medal. So obviously, this is, a card that is riding high of the celebration of those three athletes. And yet, this card, which has had enormous bounties of six figures placed on it, has yet to surface. It has not popped up anywhere. So you have a card that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that nobody has, identified and mentioned that they have it yet. That's very fascinating. Will be interesting to see if it ever does pop up down the line. Will it still sell for the price that it would have if it had sold instantly back in, late 2024, early 2025? I'm curious to find that out. Now, coming in at number one, this is like a Shohei Ohtani video, apparently. We have the 2024 MLB Tops Now card 722. It's from September of 2024. It's Shohei Ohtani becoming the first 50-50 player in Major League Baseball history with a print run of 653,737. So we have that pose from Ohtani. Quite frankly, I don't think that card is as good looking in terms of like the pose and the picture as the 40-40 one from earlier. But again, he's the first player in Major League Baseball to do a 50-50 season. So this is going to be a card that any baseball fan is going to go for. Once again, we have an enormous run of foil-based parallels with the gold one of one. And in addition to, or not foil based, rather, just straight up parallels, we have image variation, super short prints. We got all of these bunches of short prints. But what are people going to go for? It is a one of one auto that is inscribed with 50-50 Club, September 19th, 2024. I am very curious to know what a card like that would go for in auction. I bet it would be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, the big question that we have here, will there be any card to actually top it? What would it be? And is there any card that you thought would have been in the top 10 but isn't? That might be something we'll take a look at in an upcoming video. Everyone, you have a wonderful day. Be sure to subscribe to the One of One Cards channel on YouTube and Instagram. See you next time. Bye.